Hey guys, and welcome back to FedEx Gaming's Redstone Tutorials. On this video I'll be showing you how to make a up and down zipper elevator. Now I've been getting asked a lot to make a zipper elevator. I don't really like them too much because they usually only go up. So I added on my own little implementations to it to make it go down and up. And it's awesome because it's just the same zipper elevator, nothing different. It just has a few other little tweaks to it, and that's it. So if you already have one, all you have to do is add the little tweaks to it and it'll work fine. So let's try it out and see what it does. So you don't have to look down, you can look any way you want, but see how I go all the way up and it stays up. Now if I want to go down, I just click this button and I go down. Now if it's let's say it's already called up here. Oh yeah, that's how you call it up too. You can call it up. Now let's say it's already called up. If you want it down, you just press this button and it reopens. Alright guys, so let's build it. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is just start off building a normal zipper elevator. So what you're going to need is at least a 9 by 10 frame. And I came up one more because Flatlands wasn't deep enough. And you're gonna have to at least dig 2 down. So count over from the right side of your frame at the 9 and go 1, 2, 3, and then dig out your 4 and 5 and dig those all the way out to the back without digging out the last 3. So it should look something like this. Now we're going to start adding in our redstone. So from this side we're going to make a kind of like an R shape with 1 more block on top. Put 2 torches. Piece of dust, 2 repeaters. This one's set to 4 ticks and this repeater set to 3 ticks. Then we're gonna add some dust right here, and now we're gonna add in my own little add-on. So what you're gonna want to do is dig down 2 more, put a sticky piston with a block on top of it. So I'm gonna make this block orange, and then we're going to put dust down right next to that sticky piston, a repeater here with a torch on it. Now we're going to just start building the normal zipper elevator. So sheep, get out of here, go somewhere else. We're going to put a block on top of this one, a block on top of this, and then we're going to come out at least 2 from here and 2 from here. This one has to be like this, and this one has to be like this. So burn that into your brain. There we go. Now I'm just going to pick a random number, just going to build it up. So we're going to go that high, I guess, and make sure they're both the same height. So it looks something like that. Now we're going to take our first repeaters, and put them in like so. And now we're going to take our block and just kind of do one after the other. So one after the other. And then we're going to put repeaters down all these blocks, set them to 1 tick. And we don't have to put a repeater on top of this block. Now we are going to take back out our building block, come out from here, and build this straight up to the height. So build this all the way up. So it looks something like this. And then what we're going to do is put a block in between each and covering up every repeater. Now we're going to take our redstone dust and add dust down each block that we just added to get rid of this side of the repeaters. Like so. And now we're going to put a torch in between each one of these with a block in between the torch. So torch, 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 torch. Then block, 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 block. And then we're just going to add 2 more blocks right here and here. So it looks something like this. Now we're going to go to the back side. Actually, we need 1 more torch right here. So there we go. Now we're going to come to the back side and get started from here. All right. So we're going to put a block in between each repeater, like so. Zigzag it all the way up so it looks something like this. Now we're going to take out our torches and put a torch on the back wall. So make sure it's on the back, not on the top like this or on the sides, always on the back. And we don't need one here. Now we're going to add in our, let's do our pressure plate, I guess. So we're going to come out one from here, make sure you can see this, and put our pressure plate right over this one. Now we're going to take our first staircase and put our stair right here. Now we're going to take out our sticky pistons, and wherever those torches are, put our sticky pistons going up to the height limit of which we chose. Again, right here on this side to the height limit of which we chose, so almost look something like this. Take our stairs out again and fill in it with stairs. Fill it all in with stairs. So it looks something like this. Now it's just a normal zipper elevator. If I take this out, it works just like any normal zipper elevator will work. So if I put this, I'm going to put this back in. And when I use the zipper elevator, well, sometimes it happens, but once I use it, it will stay closed. So let's just get rid of, we gotta get rid of the torch. Let's get rid of that and put it back to normal. All right, guys, now we're gonna build the back part of my add-on to the zipper elevator. So what you're gonna wanna do is take out your block of choice, like so, put it up like this, and come out one on each side, like so. Put buttons on both of them. Put a repeater here, a repeater here. We'll come back to this one later, but we're gonna do this one first. So we're gonna come up one block. Make sure you come up one block, because if you do come out and come around this way, it for some reason does mess it up. So make sure you come out that one extra block and put it up like that, and we'll come back to this later as well. So we're gonna take out our well, you can take out whatever block you want. I'm just using this to distinguish between my add-on and the zipper elevator. So we're gonna put a block in front of every torch. Like so, and now we're going to put a repeater down on top of every block, except for this one. This one doesn't need to be put on. And we're going to set these all to 3. Now we're gonna come back all the way up top, and we're just gonna loop it around like so. From each repeater from here, you're gonna just loop it around. And then we're gonna add redstone dust on top of each one. Now we're gonna come out from this side, kind of make it like a downwards shape. And we're just gonna go, now we're gonna go to this side, and we're just gonna make a zigzag pattern all the way down. So you can kind of get what's going on here. You just make a zigzag pattern all the way down. And now we're going to add a repeater here, set it to 3 ticks. A repeater here, set it to 3 ticks. And make sure they're all facing inwards away from the block. Inwards away from the block. So inwards away from the block, set it to 3 ticks. Inwards away from the block, set it to 3 ticks, not 4, 3. And now we're just gonna add our extra redstone on to the top of each block. So it looks something like this. All right, now we're gonna hook this part up to here, which is very simple. You just kind of make a staircase. So just make sure you come out one extra block so you can stick a repeater right here so nothing comes back into the button and messes anything up. Go like that. Kind of, so just make a staircase like so. And now this is where people might get confused. It depends on how big you make your zipper elevator. So sometimes the bottom one might be facing this way instead. It might be facing this way. It doesn't matter. As long as you just make the redstone come off the middle block from here and then come down 1, you'll be fine. So come off the middle block, come down 1. Now just follow pretty much the outer rim of where your area is. So just knock all this out, your whole outer rim area, and knock down 2. So you can put a repeater here, set it to 3 ticks so it hits this block. So it could shut off the repeater. I mean the redstone torch. And we're gonna knock down 1 more so we can make sure this gets powered up. And we're just gonna hook these 2 together. And now we're gonna add another repeater right here, set it to no ticks. All right, now our down system should be all set up. So if I call it up, I can easily just stand here, and we can go down. There we go. Our down system is working. But as you can see, I fell down on the piston again, and I mean on the pressure pad, and just set it off again. So now we're gonna hook up this, so in case this is already down and we wanted to call it up, we can just call it up with this button. So this is very simple. We just come out one more, put another repeater here. Then we're going to come out another one with a torch and some dust. And now we're gonna come underneath it and go all the way down to one off the ground. And on this side, we're gonna go all the way up. And now we're just gonna knock out in between each blocks. So make like a kind of like a zigzag pattern again. There's a lot of zigzag patterns in this. So it looks something like this. Now we're gonna add down torches to down each side of these blocks we just knocked out. So it looks something like that. And now we're gonna put redstone on top of each block. So we're making a kind of a zigzag with torches. This is to bring the power down, a lot easier than making a staircase with wiring. So now we're gonna come from here, put one right underneath this torch, and then we're gonna dig down. So I'm just gonna dig this all out from here. And then make sure you put a repeater here. Make sure you have a repeater there, because if this backs up into this, it could keep this on and ruin the whole thing. So make sure you put a repeater there. After that, we can fill this all in again. This is gonna pretty much be open anyway, because it doesn't really matter, because your wall is gonna be here. So no one can see all this. So it's gonna be like that, your wall, and your flooring is gonna be like this. So now if if the elevator is down there and we are up top and we want to go down, we will click this button, which will call it up, and then we can get in it, and well, you get the gist of it. Then we can go down. So that's how you make the up and down. And now what happens if it's called up and you want to get up there is another story. Now all we have to do is this. We just have to put it doesn't really matter where you put the button. I'm just gonna put it here. I guess, yep, right here. I forgot it's closed right now, so it looks different for me. So this should be your wall right here. So I'm just gonna put the button right here. Then we're gonna go underneath that button, put some dust with a repeater, like so. So now if we want to call it back down, we just go like that, and it does that. Because, I mean, you don't need to make that whole nice motion when you're calling it down. So let's test it out. We go all the way up. Beautiful. Everything's here. We can actually close this off, make it look all nice and whatnot. There we go. And then if we want to go down, we just click this button. We get out. And let's just go back up for fun. Whee! And there you guys go. An up and down zipper elevator. If you like this video, subscribe, leave it a like. I just asked if you liked it, so. And stay tuned for my newest video, guys. Peace.